At the rate things are going these days, you can't blame some people for thinking that the apocalypse might actually be just around the corner. And with all the movies and TV shows that explore the possibilities of the undead taking over the world, we can't help but wonder, could we really survive World War Z? If all the pop culture references are anything to go by, those brain-eating monsters are ravenous, lightning fast, and extremely agile. So you better stay on your toes if you don't want to end up like one of them. Here are 8 cool ideas to prepare for a zombie apocalypse. What's up, Eknetics? This is Discovery Amuse serving up your daily dose of the most outrageous, outlandish, and out-of-this-world fun facts. Watch out for our top 1 pick, because it might just save your life in case you end up in zombieland.
Time to nut up or shut up.
Number 8. Zombie-proof graves. I know. This sounds a little too extra in terms of preparation, but if you don't want to end up shooting down your dearly departed should they come back from the dead days after their funeral, you might want to consider getting them one of these iron coffins or grave cages called mortsafe. Yes, they are actually a real thing. In the early 19th century, grave robbery became rampant in the UK as medical students ran out of bodies to dissect. So people decided to protect their deceased loved ones' remains from body snatchers by putting them in iron coffins or setting up a metal framework over their graves. These mortsafes were so heavy that it made exhumation virtually impossible without the help of heavy equipment. So, good luck to your undead loved ones escaping from one of these burial bad boys. Stick around till number 1 to see how you can effectively pull a Van Helsing or an Alice from Resident Evil. Number 7. Pimp your ride. Driving around a zombie-infested town in search of provisions? Your outdated hybrid just won't cut it. You'll need a customized, heavy-duty ride reinforced to outlast the onslaught of rampaging brain-eaters. Forget about those neon fender lights or high-tech entertainment systems. You'll need some serious hardware to fend off the hungry enemies. Just like this zombie-proof vehicle owned by a survivalist named Tommy that's equipped with iron grills, a sunroof, and a submarine-style door latch.
Zombies are coming at you. You're taking arms off. He's got a nice Rolex. Keep that, throw it down there.
Or if you have some coins to spare, maybe this stylish 8x8 is more up your alley. The Avtoros Shaman can tackle every kind of terrain, can carry up to 1.5 tons of cargo, and can even float on water, which works wonders for hydrophobic zombies. There's just a teeny-weeny catch. It gobbles up a gallon of diesel for every 10 miles, although it can hold 68 gallons of fuel.
So realistically, you're only going to have to refuel it about every other day.
Well, I didn't say it was the best for cross-country road trips. Number 6. Hide 6 feet under. Subterranean bunkers have been around for centuries, and they were particularly popular during war times to protect oneself from nuclear threats. But these days, if you don't have a bunker yet, then what the heck are you waiting for? Doomsday is upon us, people! Some of the ultra-rich have hopped on the bunker train, building luxury hideouts that make isolation feel like a holiday vacation. The quote-unquote survival condo in Kansas, for one, is so top secret, its exact location can't be disclosed to the public. The 54,000 square foot complex that goes 200 feet below the ground and features 15 floors is outfitted with everything you need to survive Armageddon. From the basic living amenities to a recreation center, a full-fledged cinema, and even an indoor saltwater pool.
People do not expect to see a resort pool in an underground bunker, and we get drop jaws every time they go, "Are you kidding me?"
The luxury bunker is designed to house about 75 residents and sustain them for years. There's backup fuel stores, a water filtration system, a mini school, and an entire floor dedicated to food supplies. So, where do I sign up? Number 5. Ultimate survival tools. Needless to say, you'll need some kick-ass tools that are not only great for accomplishing some basic tasks, but also for fending off those creatures out to take your brains out. If I were you, I'd add these to my online card stat. Check out this multi-tool, which will set you back around 20 bucks, but for that price, apart from the standard Swiss knife there, you also get a hammer, knife, pliers, and a mini freaking axe. It's great for firewood.
It certainly looks like it takes some...
Couple that with this penknife on steroids and you'll definitely be a survival pro in no time. This Victorinox Swiss Champ has 80 functions. That's 80, so you'll be hard-pressed to find a task this bad boy can't accomplish.
Various can openers, bottle openers, pruners, blades, serrated blades, flashlight, screwdrivers, corkscrew. Holy! You got it all.
Number 4. Bump key. You may be thinking, why even bother with a key when it's the end of the world? Well, you never know when you'll be needing to pick locks on doors, closets, or even security boxes. And while blasting down locks is pretty effective, you don't really want to waste precious ammo just to pry stuff open. All you need is a bump key. With just a little bit of hammering, it can bypass locks that use a traditional pin and tumbler mechanism.
A bump key, what you're doing is it's putting all the tumblers on, which is dropping them all below the shear line.
Okay.
And when you snap them all simultaneously, it creates a gap.
There's a little bit of a learning curve here though, because you need the right amount of pressure and timing to open a lock successfully. But hey, you have all the time in the world to practice during the apocalypse. Number 3. Grocery run. Storing the right foods in your prepper's pantry could spell the difference between life and death. You want to make sure you're just not well fed, but that you actually have the energy to run or face off with the zombies when push comes to shove. The rule of thumb is to store food items that can last between a year and, well, forever. Dried beans, rice, and dry pasta are known for their virtually eternal shelf life. There's also what's considered forever foods like honey, cornstarch, instant coffee, and salt. Your shelves should also be teeming with high-energy options like peanut butter, granola bars, trail mix, powdered milk, powdered potatoes, basically any powdered foods. And here's a pro tip. Canned goods are still edible even past their expiration date, and some canned products have a shelf life of 5 years. Just be wary of rusty tin cans. Potable water is, of course, a must, and stocking up on clean water is a no-brainer, but if you can get your hands on one of these portable water filters called Life Straw, you might even survive until the next era of civilization. Here's a couple of dudes trying out the Life Straw on river water, pond water, backwash, and urine. Yep, they totally went for it.
We're about to drink our own pee.
You trying to psych yourself up?
Yeah! Let's do it! Here we go!
Oh, no!
Ah! That's the weirdest thing I've ever done in my life!
Okay, now I've seen it all. And number 2. All fired up. Ain't nobody got time for rubbing sticks together to start a fire when ravenous hordes are out to get you. Fire is an essential part of survival, especially when the power goes down or if winter doomsday has come a la Game of Thrones. A lighter will come in pretty handy, but you'll be out of fuel faster than you can say, That's why you need your own fire starter kit. You can get one of these fire starter rods that usually come with a matching striker. Or if you're feeling fancy, you can build your own fire starter kit just like this 750-piece set that comes with a pocket knife for shaving wood, serrated knife for cutting firewood, and even portable tinder.
That is actually more than enough to get a fire started. So you'll be able to get 90 fires out of this little bad boy.
Oh, I'm definitely swiping right for that kind of tinder. Before we go to our number 1 pick, do us a solid and make sure to smash the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Don't forget to choose all so you won't miss out on any of our latest life-changing, boredom-busting content. And of course, be sure to turn on notifications in your app settings. Number 1, weapon of choice. Everything around you can be used as a weapon, but isn't it better to actually have one that you've mastered? Consider getting a crossbow. If you've seen The Walking Dead, you know just how badass they can be. Daryl Dixon entered the chat.
Shut up.
Some would argue that guns are the superior weapon, but even if one cock and shoot of that shotgun could blast the head off of the undead, it would surely draw in the rest of his friends for a feast, with you as the main course. So why not take the zombies out at close range by mastering the subtle art of wielding a machete, a samurai, or a hammer? Just be wary of all the splatter. If you haven't figured it out by now, this video is all just for fun, but if zombies were real, which of these life hacks would you try out? Share your thoughts in the comments section below. Take home any of our exclusive gear by browsing our merch shelf or clicking the link in the video description. And while you're at it, take our quiz to find out how you can earn extra cash online doing what you do best. Awesome, right? Now here's something frightening that's 100% real. Check out our roundup of the 13 scariest jobs ever. Till then, stay alive, Facnatics, and see you in our next video.